33 points in games following his 54-point performances, so no slack off there. In fact, he mentioned that next time he's going to go for my number of 53. He's going to work his way up to Earl's 56, I guess.
Your number, we didn't really talk about it much the other night, it's second in franchise history to the Pearls. He had 56. You had an incredible 53 points. It's not on the slam dunk for Kenyon Martin. Now, this team is third in the NBA in rebounding, and Phil, we know what happens against teams that can rebound. Washington has had problems.
Yeah, they're also one of the top teams in assists. You saw a nice pass from Kerry Kittles. Of course, Jason Kidd is the leading assist man.
Jordan free for the jumper, misses short, and a loose ball foul on New Jersey. Michael did a nice job to shake Keith Van Horn and get the pass from Whitney.
That's going to be a tough matchup for Van Horn if that's the way they stay. Probably Kenyon Martin will take the assignment, but a backdoor there, and Kenyon Martin is off to a very good start, averaging just under 16 points.
There you have it. Michael Jordan with his first basket, 1 for 2 on the night. Steve Buckhantz, Phil Chenier, and Happy New Year to one and all. Hope it's going to be a safe one for you.
Oh, he traveled.
Short jump hook is good from Kenyon Martin, who's coming off a couple of successive seasons with broken legs. In fact, last year, this makeup of this team, Phil, was totally different.
Yeah, they had so many. Kerry Kittles was out. Even Van Horn was out for a little while.
Of course, Kidd wasn't there. It was Marbury. And McCulloch wasn't there. Jordan drives off the glass and just missed it. Rebound fought for, knocked out of bounds by Popeye Jones.
But you're right, rebounding very important for this team because that's how they really get out and get their run, their fast break going. So they like to get that defensive board and then kick it out to Jason.
Knocked away from behind and fought for. Kidd comes up with it with 3 seconds to shoot. Three-pointer, no good. Jahidi is there.
Looks like offensively they're going to go to Kenyon, especially early on, to try and make Jordan work defensively.
Whitney, that's going to be off the mark. An air ball saved inside by Popeye. I guess he recognized.
I was going to say, he can look up and give a little wink of the eye to Popeye and say that was a pass.
Looking for McCulloch, he gets around Jahidi, and White blocks it from behind. Is open and hits again. 4 points for Michael Jordan. Keith Van Horn squares up and knocks it down. He can shoot. Maybe one of the best 6'10" shooters in the league.
I don't know. You got a bunch of them. You got Dirk Nowitzki. You got Stojakovic out in Sacramento. Those guys can fill it, and they're 6'9" or better.
Jordan bothered by Martin. 10 seconds to shoot. Fade away. Just missed it. Tipped up by White, and that'll be another foul on Jahidi White. His second, and that's a problem. 2 fouls too early for White, and that will force Doug Collins to bring Brendan Haywood in off the bench.
There you see Jordan getting away from Martin, but Martin recovering very quickly and forcing Jordan to arc that shot a little higher.
Game tied at 6, 8:40 to play first quarter on this New Year's Eve from Washington. Another sellout crowd expected here. Kidd fade away, and Popeye is there, but steal by Kidd off his leg.
Got to be careful around him. We said that he's the 5th leading player in the steals category. He's averaging about 1.9 per game.
The Wizards have out-rebounded New Jersey 5-0 early as Jordan looks for Hubert Davis. Frees up for an open jumper and misses short. Tipped by Popeye, and then Kidd blocks him from getting the ball. Now they've got Haywood on McCulloch. Van Horn with a nice drive. Blocked inside by Haywood.
Good save. Basically a 2-on-1 situation. He had to guard his man McCulloch as well.
35th block on the season for the young star from Carolina. Little jump hook misses.
Got a little excited, but that was a nice move.
When he gets that down, Phil, he'll be dangerous. Van Horn, nice drive.
I see Van Horn is capable of putting the ball on the floor at 6'10". That's a tough defensive challenge.
Keith averaging better than 16 points and 7.5 rebounds a game. Here's Popeye's short jump hook. That's no good. Martin knocked away from behind by Jordan. Another guy who's pretty good in the steals category. MJ 23rd in the league at 1.6 per game. Michael kicks it out to Whitney. Takes the jumper and hits it. First field goal for Chris Whitney, who averages 7.4 points a game.
Notice how quickly they inbound the ball and advance the ball up.
Harry Kittles shooting better than 12 points per game, and he's 8th in the league in steals at almost 2 per contest. Michael on the fadeaway, a little bit off the mark. Rebound up off the glass, no good by Popeye. Jason Kidd will square up. Good look at a 3 and misses. Kidd's thrown up 137 on the season. He's hit 45 of them.
Not a great outside shooter, but he will keep you honest.
Whitney frees for a long jumper. Got another one. Nothing but net. Long 2-point field goal from Chris Whitney, who's got 4 points tonight, and the game even at 10. Alley-oop from McCulloch. He pushed away. That's an offensive foul.
That's so important at that point when you're fronting somebody to be able to hold your ground. And McCulloch felt the pressure and was forced to push Brendan in the back, push it off to get to
the other night. Nothing short of sensational. 21 of 38, made 9 of 10 free throws, had 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 51 points.
And you know, when you get 51 points, you score them on just about everybody on the team. They're taking Jamal Magloire to the basket, drawing the foul. What a play that was. Here, Stacey Augmon, known as one of the better defenders in the league, just taking him inside and muscling him in.
It wasn't all MJ. Hubert Davis was 7 of 11, and he had 5 3-pointers. Van Horn finger rolls a beauty. Jahidi White had a double-double, 12 points, 12 rebounds, as the Wizards outshot Charlotte 51% to 38%. Out-rebounded them 45-35. And outshot them from beyond the arc 55% to 22%. The Wizards are 15 and 14 on the season, having one of their best Decembers. Well, there's another push-off by Kittles, no good. One of their best Decembers ever. Twice before, they've won 11 games in the month of December, in 1997 and back in 1969. In 97, they were 11 and 5. In 69, 11 and 4. And in both those meetings, in both those years, it's a long jumper. That's a 3-pointer from Jordan. And on the season, Michael's 5th 3-pointer in 30 attempts. He's got 7 points tonight. Both of those seasons, the Wizards were 8 of 11 at home in terms of victories.
Talk about Michael Jordan and his accomplishment. Now, this includes the playoffs. 205 games of 40 points or more, 38 50-point games, and 5 60-point games.
Michael tried another one. This time Whitney was there for a moment. Now MJ, double team, goes inside, got hit, no call. He wanted a foul, he didn't get it. Kittles the other way, he'll get it. And now let's see what Michael says to the young official. Obviously, he can be intimidating to a young official or a young player on another team for that matter. This time he gets the ball stripped. Kittles, Kidd, back to Kittles for an easy 2.
That's what they'll do. They force those turnovers and turn them into points.
Nets by 3. Jordan has 7 points in the game, including a 3-pointer. Cross court for Whitney. That's a long one, a little bit off the rim. And a loose ball foul called on New Jersey. yards to Martin.
Kenyon Martin, yeah, he and Haywood were hooked up, but Haywood had the inside position. He realized that and was forced to foul, come into the left side of your pitcher. And he got there just a split second late. Haywood had the inside spot.
So far, Kidd's been pretty quiet, but I wondered when.
Well, again, he's one of those players now. He's not concerned about scoring. He's really most concerned about dishing the ball off and tough, tight defense, trying to set things up that way. But again, you start forgetting about him, and he'll start putting some shots up and hurt you that way, too.
Well, Doug Collins brings Teron Lou into the game, but he keeps Whitney in and gets Jordan out. Popeye, long jump hook, no good. Haywood fights for the rebound, goes up, no call underneath. Kidd the other way. Lou inside for the rebound, pushes it up with no advantage, and he'll
That's something else that's going to be important for guards to rebound with Washington, even if it's Whitney and Lou.
Haywood inside, and this time really brings the rubber protective backing off of the.
I'll tell you, the last few possessions, I thought the Nets defenders have gotten away with a little extra contact. Certainly that play that they didn't call on Martin.
The Nets have outscored the Wizards 11-1 in the last 3 minutes and 12 seconds to take their biggest lead. Washington with just one free throw since Jordan exited the game. He's back in. Michael has 7 points, including a three-pointer. Against the rookie, leaves it off for Davis. That's a jumper, and he's got a three-pointer for Hubert Davis, who is 5th in the NBA in three-point shooting.
But he has great range, and he's able to spot up with the double team going down to Jordan. He had plenty of time.
Hubert's 32nd three-pointer on the season. Jefferson is fouled, and he'll go to the line as Lou got in there just a tad too late to try to get position.
This is good recognition from Teron. He saw the back door, tried to slip over and help his teammate. It was the right move. Just got there a split second late and got called for the block.
Richard Jefferson, 65% free throw shooter. He averages about 8 points a game and 4 rebounds. Fans, all final holds for Wizards January home games have been released. Great seats still available to see the Wizards take on Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, and Allen Iverson. For tickets, call 202-432-SEAT or order online at WashingtonWizards.com. I mentioned the month of December that the Wizards have had. They look for their 11th victory in the month. They have had some other good months in team history. They've won 12 victories in the month of November of '69, January of '73, and January of '77. And back in February of '69, they went 13-3 in the month of December. Davis has to force one up. It's a little short. Haywood, and a loose ball foul on Brendan Haywood. Wizards not getting particularly good looks at the basket right now, and when they are, they're pretty far out.
Yeah, that time Hubert had to pull the trigger rather quickly. He had a defender chasing him and coming right back at him.
Shot clock is off. Jordan got it.
How nice was that?
Beautiful elevation. 9 points in the period for MJ.
Rolled his man off him nicely.
Lucius Harris, no good, and that is the end of the first quarter. So the way the Wizards shot, not altogether a disappointing period. Washington down by just 6 after shooting around 30%. Big quarter for Kenyon Martin. The Wizards out rebound New Jersey 16-8. Coming back to the MCI, 19-9 now. The Wizards are just 4 wins away from equaling their victories for the entire season last year. Washington had 19 wins last year. They've got 15 right now. Quite a turnaround.
Well, again, you go back to that statement we heard from Jordan and talking about Doug Collins. They know what the overall goal is. It's a long-term goal, and they're certainly heading in the right direction.
Lou into the paint. 3 seconds. The little runner this time, no good.
At least I like the way he used his quickness to get inside. Hopefully they can get a few more of those and create some other favorable opportunities.
After 29 games last year, the Wizards had a record of 5-24. Aaron Williams again, way short. This year they're 15-14. Already 10 more victories this time last year. Lou, he's open this time for the 3 and knocks it down. Good look. Lou, his 19th three-pointer of the year. Mason Collins in the game. Aaron Williams spinning, blocked by Thomas. A little taste of his own medicine.
Yeah. One shot blocker to another.
Jordan pulls up, got it. Nothing but net. 11 points for MJ. And Scott wants time.
Right, they're doing a better job of keeping New Jersey out of the middle and forcing them to take some long shots now.
With Jordan in the game, the Wizards have outscored the Nets by 6. When he sat for 2 minutes, New Jersey outscored Washington 8-1. Tyrone Nesby also in. Jordan knocked away from behind. Foul called on Jefferson.
Seeing some better movement off the ball. That time you saw Jordan cutting from the weak side after the ball had swung. So good ball movement, patience, and good execution.
This is one of those games, Phil, as well as New Jersey's been playing, where you say to yourself, if the Wizards could get this victory, it's got to prove to a lot of people that they're not beating just the Charlottes and the Atlantas. They're beating some of the better teams.
And that you can win games when you're not playing at your absolute best.
Yeah, you tend to forget that Richard Hamilton's not here, even though that's tough to do. But Hamilton, who is averaging almost 20 points a game, well, that's critical to take that out. Jordan lays it off to Thomas, who got pushed with no call. Tip knocked out of bounds, given to New Jersey. Wanted that one.
Well, he could have taken the ball to the basket and chanced the idea of getting the officials to make the call, but thought he saw Etan moving towards the basket.
Christian Laettner also unavailable, averages 8.5 points and 5.7 rebounds. Derek Dial knocks one down in his 3rd year from Eastern Michigan. Doesn't play much, but he's averaging 3 points and a couple of rebounds a game. That's the Nets' first field goal in 5 minutes. Wizards had cut it to 1, 25-24. Jordan, jumper, move it off. Haywood is there and kicks it out to Lou for an open 3. Collins misses, and Tyrone Nesby has the rebound. Lou pushing it up the court. MJ leads in. What a shot! Finger roll off the glass.
He showed great balance in there. Got a little bit of a nudge from Jefferson.
Aaron Williams, grabbed by Thomas, and they call a jump ball or a foul. Reaching in and a foul. Take another look at this move by MJ.
Watch this move by Jordan. Spin, fakes the turnaround, and then leans in. Is able to maintain. There's a little nudge, but still has control. Gets a nice reverse.
MJ streaks, nice pass underneath. Popeye Jones is there.
That was a blind pass. He had several defenders just blocking his way. He had to trust that Popeye was going to be following the play and keeping his eye on the ball.
4 rebounds, 4 assists for Jordan, who's played in 15 minutes of this game. Traveling. mentioned New Jersey 20th in the league. They turn it over 15 times, but they force turnovers at a alarming rate.
Over 16, yeah.
Jordan got off his feet, back to Popeye. MJ takes the jumper and rims it. Rebound Jahidi. Up strong, no call. New Jersey comes down.
Another play. We've seen several plays inside where it really looked from our advantage that our big men have gotten fouled. There's been no whistle. Little frustrating look on the face of Popeye, too.
10 points for Van Horn. He's missed just one shot, and he regularly just kills the Wizards with the fast break points. Jordan goes around Van Horn, and an offensive foul is called on Jordan. As Van Horn put his arm out, Jordan pushed it away, and Jabby called him for the offensive foul. No argument from Jordan, but watch it again and see what you think.
There's the hand out, and there's the push-off.
Well, there's no question that when Michael pushed his arm away,
exactly,
you're not allowed to touch a player when he's moving towards you anymore. Impeding his progress. Kid with an open jumper. Got it.
You know, way back in the good old days when I used to play, that used to be a common play. They didn't call either one of them. You could hand check, and as an offensive player, you could slap the hand away.
Popeye underneath, with a shuffle of his feet, but gets the roll. Jason Kidd has made just one field goal in 5 attempts, but he's got 6 assists and has yet to commit a turnover. 4-point New Jersey lead. McCulloch back in. Here's Van Horn. He tries it again. That's just his second miss of the night.
You know, Jason Kidd is one of those players that can give you whatever you need. A couple of games back, led the team with 15 rebounds. Only had 8 points, but, you know, you needed the rebounds, he's going to give it to you. You need the assist, he gives you that.
Jordan couldn't handle the pass from Whitney. And now just 5 seconds to shoot. He'll have to fire it up. It's way short. Rebound saved in. McCulloch. How about that?
He did a good job that time of sealing off the baseline, left nowhere for McCulloch to go. And Washington just couldn't come up with the rebound. Had 3 players there, too.
Martin, oh good. Whitney off his head. Fortunately to Popeye. Wizards still shooting under 40% at 34. While New Jersey's at 45.
Well,
at the buzzer.
Just in time. Oh. Washington's bench hollering red. That means you're inside of 5 seconds. You got to put the shot up.
Minutes to play in the half, and Wizards can tie or take the lead. Jordan draws contact, and it goes! A sensational shot by Jordan! Is that unbelievable or what? Wizards are on a 6-0 run to tie with a timeout on the floor.
The switch, he's got Van Horn on him. Watch him give the good, strong pump fake, something we've seen a lot. Then he has the ability to carry that shot through, knowing he's going to at least get to the line. Once again, very good head fake, and he gets a very favorable bounce. The ball goes right through.
Sometimes he's spectacular, sometimes he's sensational, sometimes he's just magical. With Jordan in the game, the Wizards have gone up by, or outscored New Jersey by 8. And of course, they're down tonight when he sits on the bench. Michael has played in 18 minutes so far tonight. Jason Kidd, top of the key, got another one.
Now you see he's starting to be a little more aggressive offensively. He's made his last 2 shots.
Nets by 1. Steve Buckhantz, Phil Chenier, our entire Comcast Sportsnet crew here for New Year's Eve, and the following concert by Sinbad right through Popeye's hands, out of bounds. New Jersey quickly down court. Open jump shot. They're getting too many open jumpers.
Well, that's just, again, pushing the ball up quickly, inbounding the ball and pushing it up before the defense gets set to help out.
New Jersey's outscored Washington 10-2 on the fast break. Wizards with Davis. Now back to Jordan with the rookie on him. Michael's fadeaway. Great shot. He just schooled the rookie there.
He really did. Jefferson didn't know if he was going to go left, right, or fade away.
Jefferson didn't know if it was Tuesday or July. Collins yelling, quick 21. Michael's got another one. 20 points in the half for Jordan. He scored 34 the other night. In 19 minutes of play, Michael Jordan with 20 points. McCullough will go to the line.
Let's see if he's going to try and get 2 shots for 1 or just play the shot clock down and take as much of it as he can. It looks like that's what they're going to do.
5-second difference. There's 15 on the game clock, 10 on the shot clock. Jordan. And it goes. He's foul on the play.
Defenders on him. Who they get the foul? Looks like it might be a Kidd reaching in there. It gets another favorable bounce.
23 points in the half for Jordan. He's known for having a great performance after he has an exceptional one. That's what he's doing tonight. Jason Kidd missed it. Lou is there. And how about the Washington Wizards, who have battled back to take a 3-point lead at the half, and a standing ovation from this exuberant crowd. Michael Jordan, 23 points, including the last 10 for Washington in the last 2 minutes of play. Michael Jordan, 23 points, including the last 10 for Washington in the last 2 minutes of play. So at the break, the Wizards look for their 16th win on the season and lead it by 3. Let's send you back to our Comcast.
In the second, had 2 3-point plays, made some nice moves. Washington not getting to the line as much as they like. Here's one of those 3-point plays. Has Van Horn on him. Good pump head fake, and still has the strength and the balance to guide the ball in the basket. He converted the free throw. But New Jersey got off to a fast start. They shot the ball well. Kenyon Martin had made his first 3 baskets, and they got a lot of transition points. In fact, that's the big difference. 9 turnovers and 14 points off those turnovers. This team wants to run and get out. That's a tough matchup there with Pete Van Horn at 6'10".
Jordan also had 6 rebounds and 4 assists, while Steve Buckhantz, Phil Chenier. Michael into the lane again. Nice move, and can't get the roll this time. Knocked out of bounds by McCullough and given back to Washington.
Good hustle from Jahidi just to keep battling in there. Even if you can't get the rebound, make your presence felt, and McCullough just fumbled that ball out of bounds.
Into Michael again. Off the glass, beautiful shot. 25.
Set him up beautifully. Took him inside and then was able to gather himself, really get some momentum and go up and shoot the glass.
Largest lead in the game for Washington, 5 points. Kittles blocked from behind by Hubert, and Michael brings the team down court. What a move, Jordan. Oh, tremendous shot!
With the left hand finished off with just a superb, beautiful move.
Is there anything he can't do? 27 for Jordan. Washington by 7. Van Horn underneath, wide open for a Martin slam.
Good ball movement and good passing from the Nets.
9 points for Kenyon Martin. McCulloch hasn't done much. He's got just 1 rebound in 13 minutes of play.
That's interesting. All 5 of their starters average double figures. Good balance.
Hubert Davis, series of screens, lost it out of bounds, and tipped out by Kittles with 7 seconds to shoot. Take another look at this MJ shot.
Yeah, this is a thing of beauty here. Spins around, moves the ball around, uses the left hand to finish it off the glass.
Jordan has the last 14 points for Washington. Fades away and gets fouled with time expiring on the 24-second clock.
Oh, that's always the wise thing to do when that shot clock's at 2 seconds. Try and get the shot up any way you can and hopefully draw the foul, in which case that's what Jordan did. But to pass the ball to somebody else, it takes sometimes a second or two to get your feet set. And very often, that shot clock will go off.
Michael has made all 3 of his free throw attempts and now has 28 points in the game.
I'm sure Doug would like to see his team, who's 4th in the league in free throw percentage, get to the line a little bit more. They only went 4 times in the first half.
Michael Jordan on his own has orchestrated a 16-5 run over the Nets in the last 4 minutes. That's unbelievable.
Again, go back to that figure. After 50-point games, he's put up some very good numbers, and he's showing you he's doing it again.
Wizards by 7. Kidd open for a jumper, a little bit short, and Jahidi cleans the glass. Nicely done. How many points can he score by himself? He'll try for another and get it. 18 straight points for Michael Jordan, and he has 31 in the game. Just when you think he can't top himself, he does it.
There's no limit.
Van Horn a little short. McCulloch tips it to himself, and Van Horn with a fresh 24. Nice save.
Almost took Jordan's head off that rebound.
He took his shoe off. And Michael is at the other end tying his shoe as the Wizards play 4 on 5. And now the double team, and Whitney very wisely calls a 20-second timeout. Jordan is 3 of 3 in the quarter. The rest of the team hasn't taken a shot.
You can't make any if you don't take any.
We will take a timeout with 8:59 to go in the third, and the Wizards, with their largest lead of the night. Player of all time has been just that here in not only the first half, but the third quarter of tonight's game. Michael Jordan has hit 18 consecutive points. He holds the record in Chicago for consecutive points of 23 in a game against Atlanta on April 16, 1987. First 20 minutes, he hit for 13. In the last 7, he has all 18 of Washington's points. Jordan fadeaway. Unbelievable. 33 in the game, 20 straight points for Jordan. Washington by 11. And a steal by MJ. Straight. It's mind-boggling.
Man, he's just going to work. I'm telling you.
And he's giving his salary away. Kittles.
He just made that move on Kenyon Martin. And once again, we saw it in the first half. I mean, he just left the defender flat-footed.
22 straight points for MJ, 35 tonight. A steal by Kittles, and he'll get an easy slam. That's
well, it is. That's how they're getting their points. We showed you in the first half, 14 points off of turnovers, almost another one.
Whitney trying to take advantage, kicks it out to Jordan. He had Davis, but couldn't find him. He wants it. Michael backs up. A little bit short. Jahaidi's there. And he lays it in.
Strong move.
And this time the Wizards do retreat on defense. Washington again by 11. Kittles turns on Whitney and misses. Follow slam, no good. On a foul call. Whitney got it. Washington by 12 with 6:15 to go. Van Horn, that's too long. Nice job by Jahaidi White, his 7th rebound tonight. 6:07 to play, third quarter. Wizards hoping to finish 2001 with their 16th victory of the season. Jordan again.
Go ahead. You play-by-play, man.
I'm speechless. He has rendered me speechless. 37 for Jordan. Kick ball. Shot clock will stay at 15 as the rookie Collins checks in, replacing McCullough.
You can see New Jersey concerned about Jordan going into a zone, trying to keep the ball out of his hands, but haven't had that much success. Brian Scott trying to figure out a solution.
Jordan, which was one shy of his own mark at the Chicago Stadium of 23 consecutive points, is an NBA record. 23 is an NBA record, consecutive points. And he was one shy of matching. That's amazing. That's 38. He'll be 39 in February. Lost the ball out of bounds. Washington turnover. He doesn't.
Byron Scott decided to go small with his lineup now, and that at least that last time put Jason Kidd on Jordan.
Wizards by 11. They've led by as many as 14. Martin. Kidd fights with Jordan, and they'll jump ball. Michael not happy he couldn't pull it away from him. Jordan at 6'6".
It's a quickness. Jordan had him boxed out, but Jason just moved around him a little quicker and got to the ball at the same time.
Jordan has Kidd by 2 inches at least.
I was going to say Jordan still should win this tip.
Now Popeye Jones has to come out. He's got 3 fouls.
Both teams going small again.
Ron Lue back in with Whitney, Davis, Jordan, and the rookie Brendan Haywood. And Lucius Harris will come back in as well for Byron Scott. And Kerry Kittles takes a seat on the bench. And Jordan does, in fact, get the tip. Davis from the way outside. Another 3 for Hubert Davis, who had 5 the other night against Charlotte, and Hubert gets his second.
I thought I saw a little hesitation on Lucius Harris, as if to say, I know he's not going to pull up from that far out.
That's a long way.
Yeah.
Jason Kidd back to Jefferson, and he knocks it down. Richard Jefferson, the rookie from Arizona, averaging just under 8 points and 4 rebounds contest. Davis slashing, draws contact, no call. Kidd fires, connects. 2-point field goal for Jason Kidd. Has 6 points tonight.
Well, they just gave him 2.
Yeah, 2-pointer. And Kidd 3 of 11 from the floor. Martin battling now with Jordan. 9 seconds to shoot. Michael takes him baseline. Reverse, draws a foul. And the rookie Collins looks at Steve Javie, and Javie has some words for him as well. And it's on Collins.
Jordan having his way. Martin showing some good speed, getting over to really cut Jordan off. Jordan still able to maneuver around him and draw the foul.
Jordan with 38 points tonight. And free throws. It looks like the Charlotte game in reverse.
That's right. That's right. Let's see what they ended up.
Michael gets them both. He's got 40 points tonight. Jordan with 9 in the first quarter, 14 in the second, 17 here in the third. Kidd off a screen. In and out, no good. Boy, that's got to be a loose ball foul, and it is on Kenyon Martin. That's his third, so the foul's beginning to pile up here, especially on the Wizards.
Well, if you go by the stats, Jordan doing a good job of boxing out, keeping his defender on his back. And again, that's the intelligence of this man. Doesn't have the explosive jump like he had years before, so now you have to go back to technique, especially in that situation, boxing out.
Phil, what do you think about the detractors and the naysayers who just said there's no way this guy can play?
I think you said it best. I think they're quite quiet right now, and few.
He has silenced his critics. I mean, come on. The guy hits for 51. The next night he comes out, he's hit for 41. Including 29 in the last 14 minutes.
His minutes are adding up, too. Had 20 in the first half.
And correction on his totals. He's got 42 now after those 2 free throws. 7 seconds to shoot. 3 seconds. Jordan pulls up and just missed it. Kidd the other way with 1 second. That's good if it goes. Got it. 3-pointer from Tyronn Lue. A 4th-year star from Nebraska.
Well, with his quickness and his ability to hit the 3, that really creates problems for defenders.
Wizards by 18. Van Horn blocked by Haywood. Kidd will fire and hit it with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Brendan Haywood, who came into the game with 34 blocks, 10th in the league, has, I believe, 2 tonight. Jordan dumps it into Haywood. He got hit, no call. Chases his own shot down, now with 4 seconds to shoot. And a 3-second violation on Popeye Jones. 3-second violation. Van Horn, wide open, jumper, good.
Got to realize when they get possession of the ball, the first thing they'll do is kick it up and move it up, advance quickly.
We'll see if Doug Collins is going to call a timeout. First points of the second half for Keith Van Horn. Collins will not call time. Wizards run their half-court set. MJ, baseline, off the glass, no good. Popeye the rebound, and a foul call. It's on Kenyon Martin, and it will send Michael Jordan to the line, and a technical foul has been called on Kenyon Martin. Well, let's see who shoots the tee. It looks like it's going to be Jordan, and then Michael will have 2 shots as well. Jordan trying to add to his 42-point total. so now has 43 and will get 2 more free throws. Michael's numbers tonight, just 1 free throw missed. An 81% shooter coming in. And now has his second high-scoring game of the season. 45 points. So he's got games of 51, 45, and 44.
And don't forget, I think he had 41 in the preseason game against New Jersey.
That's correct. Haywood comes up a little lane and will try to shake that off.
It's funny, we told you one of the keys is turnovers and forced turnovers. And in the first half, it was Washington turning the ball over. And the second half, it's been New Jersey turning the ball over.
Jordan pulls up, a little short. Rebound taken by New Jersey. Harris pushes it up. Van Horn. Good defense by Lou. Martin open for the jumper. No good. Hit around everybody. Pumps, shoots, misses. Martin is there, and he'll go to the line. Called the foul on Popeye Jones, and on Popeye, that's number 4. In 87, he hit for 61 that night.
And I think that was during a stretch where he scored 50, 53, and 61 consecutively.
3 seconds to shoot. Lou, great move. It counts.
Quick and smart thinking by Popeye. Let's hope Duran is not hurt. Really kind of limping. He hit the floor hard.
Wizards have their largest lead of 19 points, and Popeye Jones has yet another double-double. 12 points, 12 rebounds.
Well, he knew he didn't have much time. Duran makes the move, and even in the air has to move the ball around, but just loses control at the last minute. Popeye quickly grabbing it and putting it right up. Smart play.
Wow. Wizards by 19 with 5:41 to play in regulation. New Jersey won 3 of 4 last year. Great play for Van Horn. He's tall, he's coordinated. Great player in his 5th year from Utah. He's got 14 points. And Collins takes time.
Good game, I know. I don't know about 3 games. Highest number, and you know, he's pretty close to it.
Wizards commit a turnover, and they pay the price. Leading by 15 with less than 5 minutes to play. Whitney's jumper is short. Haywood is there.
They continue to do the job on the boards.
Whitney again.
Yeah.
Dagger.
That rebound becomes very important because now they get possession, they consume more clock, and they get that second bucket to go down.
11 points for Chris Whitney, his first 3-pointer on the night. He needs 23 to tie the all-time record set by Tracy Murray. Keith Van Horn, a little strong. Jordan all over it. And for MJ, his 10th rebound this season.
They have 4 players with 10 or more rebounds.
And against this team, it's amazing. Jersey 9th offensively in the league, 3rd defensively, 3rd overall in rebounding. Jordan. Whitney again. Good look at it. Yes, indeed.
Plenty of time.
2 3-pointers in a row for C. Whitney. And the Wizards have opened up their largest lead of 21. Jordan trying for the steal, catches a part of the arm and commits a foul. And on MJ, his second personal. As Derek Dow comes in for Jason Kidd. And the rookie Brandon Armstrong in the game as well. In fact, quarterback Byron Scott getting wholesale substitutions. Collins back in, Jefferson back in. Is he giving up, Phil? Or does he just think maybe these guys might be able to do a better job?
It's not working right now. Washington extending the lead, so it looks like he's trying to get somebody that's going to do a better job rebounding the basketball for sure, and hopefully cut down on shots like that from C. Witt.
Steve Goodrich, rookie second-year player actually from Princeton. Derek Dial's jumper. Well,
another rebound from Popeye.
I'm glad to see these other guys in the game. I don't frankly want to see Jason Kidd in there with Keith Van Horn. Jordan. Popeye fighting for the rebound against 3 Nets. 3:15 to play. Cross court, 2-point field goal, misses. Collins gets it back to Goodrich. Now they'll reset Brandon Armstrong, rookie guard from Pepperdine. And now Jefferson pulls the trigger. And look at Popeye Jones clear the glass. 13 rebounds for Ronald Popeye Jones. Correction, 14 rebounds for Jones. And Collins takes time. 2:52 to go as the Wizards trying to hang on here and improve to 2 games above 500.
Turnaround.
And Michael will face his old team here Friday night. Want to make sure to come out and see that one. Kwame Brown in the game. Chicago Bulls in town Friday night. Wizards are looking for their 16th win of the season after 30 games last year. They had a record of 5-25. They're about to get their 16th victory. Kwame Brown, nowhere to go, finds Lou for an open jumper. A little long, rather. Steve Goodrich misses. Haywood gets the rebound, and that put the capper on it for Washington. It will improve to 16-14 overall and 7-6 at home. And hand New Jersey just its 10th defeat this year. Bobby Simmons misses. Haywood is there. Had it blocked. Gets his own rebound. New Jersey Nets team that has had some extremely impressive victories this year. Beat the Pacers the other night in overtime.
Yeah, they're playing very good basketball. I tell you what, good fortune is mine to shine on them, because this is a team, other than the game that Kenyon Martin had to sit out because of the suspension, the 1-game suspension, they've had their starting lineup in each and every game. So they've been able to get some continuity there. They're comfortable playing with each other, and they're doing a good job.
Simmons is fouled, and this crowd comes to life. Big smiles from the head coach, Doug Collins, who admittedly says he's having more fun now than he has in his previous 6 years of coaching. A standing ovation from this New Year's Eve crowd as the Wizards with a big win tonight over the Nets and improved to 16-14 on the year.
Following the rest, last night Jordan poured in 45. He's had 96 points his last 2 games. Look at him, all smiles reporting for work against the division-leading Nets, and it didn't take Michael long to get working. Against Nets rookie Richard Jefferson, backs him in, then spins him around and lays it in, and Michael quickly with 13 points, but he was just warming up. During one 6-minute span, Michael scored all 22 Wizards points. Look at him schooling Kenyon Martin. First, he gives him a little elbow to get a little room. Then he backs him in, then goes up and under and lays it in. He finished with 45 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Wizards beat the Nets by 22, and Michael admits he's feeling healthy, and he likes the rhythm of his game.
I just totally got in a great rhythm, and you know, I saw where I could take advantage, and I think that was right at the time that Kenyon Martin told me he had a back problem, or he was wearing a back brace. And I don't think he wants to tell me that. And I just started attacking from that point on. And I was just focused, just trying to, you know, ignite the offense, you know, and make myself a threat, you know, so that, you know, if teams start to cramp down on me, I can move the ball. If they don't,